I'm happy and grateful that you've come today to learn about the secrets that make a wonderful voice. I want you to have a great voice where the quality of your life will improve and you can move people, influence people, and communicate with your family, friends, and business associates. Welcome. I'm Jim Nissing. I'm a voice coach and an attorney, and I'm really glad you came today. And we're here today to talk about the secrets of having a great voice and how you can influence people with your voice. One of the secrets to having a great voice is to look at different voice types. You might think for yourself, do I have one of these types? Or do I have any of these characteristics? The first one is airy. And it's like, oh, I'm so happy to be here. And I just can't believe I'm so happy to be here. We call it the Marilyn. Marilyn Monroe always sounded like, oh, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. The problem, there's just too much air coming out. And then there's Mr. and Mrs. Monotone. Monotone's a problem because it only uses one or two notes. And it's very boring because you know what's going to sound like next. I like ice cream. I don't like ice cream. You're okay. You're not okay. This deal sucks. This deal's great. It sounds like you don't have any real emotion in it. The worst thing about being monotone is that you're predictable. If you start hearing somebody that's monotone, you know what they're going to say next. You know it's going to be boring, more boring stuff, because it's always the same note. Your brain just tunes it out. To fix monotone, you put in some sliding scales. You want to go up the scale and then down the scale. You need to put in different notes in your sounds. The next voice type is squeaky hinge, and it's also known as vocal fry. This is where you end the sentence and you run out of air. There are famous people that have vocal fry. The Kardashians may have invented it. If not, they certainly popularized it. Every sentence at the end is like this, and I think this is great. And then, of course, it evolved to The Bachelor and The Bachelorette. And they're always so nice, and I love you, and you love me, and we can be so happy. It's terrible. I mean, I listen to that, and it drives me nuts. At the end of the sentence, they run out of air, and that sound is not an endearing sound. The next type is the nasal professor.
Hello, I think this is really a good deal here. I know what I'm doing, and I've been teaching this for 50 years, and it's always the same. I've always talked the same way, and this is just how I talk. This just really grates on your nerves. But, you know, there are people that talk like that. There are many fixes on these voice types, and as a coach, I do transformations. So how can I transform your voice? What I do is see and hear the future version of someone. I assess how they make me feel, and then I also assess how they make others feel, and then I explain how to improve their voice and to improve the impact that they have on other people. Then I help them get there. I've got the best techniques that can improve your voice and help you get wherever you want to go. How do you feel about your voice? If you have a voice that you like, that's great. But if your voice is one that you don't really like, it's time to work on it. Your voice doesn't have to stay the same the rest of your life. Are you getting the responses that you want from other people? Another secret to having a great voice is a vocal warm-up. You always see athletes warming up. They're always stretching out before their event and they're warming up. That's true with any sport: football, soccer, baseball, swimming, golf, surfing, skiing, any sport. It's also true with your voice. You want to warm up your voice so that you'll be able to have your voice for a long time and not lose it.
I recommend vocal warm-ups to expand your range as well. We have the best vocal warm-ups that gradually open up your voice. There are some secrets that you don't want to do as well. Don't use fillers like like so, and on. Think of it like this. Is dumb. Fillers detract from what you're saying and you don't look good. I use a solid airflow technique to get rid of fillers, and there are other techniques as well. There's a new voice in the world today, and it's you. You have a life story to tell. You have life lessons to teach. You have a message to share with the world. It's the speaker that wants to make a difference or change a life. It's the speaker that wants to share their voice with the world. It's the speaker that wants to stop being the best kept secret in their company. It's the speaker that says, I've got a real voice and message inside of me, and it's time to bring it to the world. Just click below to download my free report on more secrets to having a great voice.